one thing at the top of our menu since day one: transforming customers into fans. We constantly have our finger on the pulse, helping us create not only the world's best kitchen appliance, but unforgettable experiences really worth sharing. How? By bringing people with the same passion together, not only digitally, but where real life happens, in their homes, regardless of where they come from, what drives them, how great their ambitions are, or what holds them back. We inspire them to try new things, because everyone deserves a life that makes them happier. Everyone should be able to turn a how into a wow and create truly delightful moments with the best Thermomix we've ever made. Of course it can weigh, chop, grind, grate, steam, whisk, mix and boil. But for the first time ever, new cooking modes add more ought to your cuisine, giving you more wows and yummy mummies. More tenderness made effortless. More homemade yogurt and cheese. More pulled pork at the next garden party. More taste highlights by adding roasting aromas. And caramel creations prepared in a jiffy. The new Thermomix is cleaner, more powerful, and psst, it's quieter. With a way larger display, a highly intuitive user interface, and recipe recommendations, making the best homemade meals easy peasy. Built-in Wi-Fi and Cookie-Doo provide daily inspiration, with over 40,000 guided cooking recipes created and shared all over the world, regardless of which device you use. And the best part? It gets better and better all by itself. Smart at heart. Just like you. TM6, the all-new Thermomix by Vorwerk.
Can everyone say hello in the chat or turn on your camera so that I can see you? It's a Saturday, let's party. Okay, today's theme
hello.
Yeah, it's birthday. Happy birthday. Yay, because I have some July babies in my house and I need to prepare a birthday party for them. So any July babies in your house, if you have a July baby, a July birthday, or just want a party, just put yes in the chat with me. Yes, 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 we want a party. We are stuck in the house for too long, way too long. We want to have a party, yay. We want to see our friends, yay. Okay, put in a yes, 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 more yes, yes, so great. So I am Coco. I'm going to share with you today a little secret because my friends have been all cooking and sharing all their beautiful food on Facebook and on IG. Every night when I'm sleeping and I'm scrolling, I'm seeing all these beautiful food. And I just cook like the simple things because I'm a bit lazy. So that's why I thought I would ask my friends, how come they're all suddenly all master chefs, right? And they all tell me that they're using this machine called Thermomix. So I'm wondering, anyone here own a Thermomix? If you own a Thermomix, press 1. If you do not own a Thermomix, put 2, right? So I know who we are speaking to and who the experts are. So if you have one, put 1. If you don't, put 2, okay? Yeah, so anyway, so my friends told me about this machine and I did a little bit of research. I know that it's German made. So I like that because we know Germans are very good at design. Okay, let me take off this hat, it's really hot. Okay, so anyway, we know Germans are very good at designing stuff, mechanics especially, right? For years and years. And that's when I discovered that this company has been around for 135 years. So it's not a new company. So their technology, their stuff has been going on and it's got a long history, which is what I like. I like history in a company because we can be sure that they can support us better, right? And not more. And what's more is Thermomix has actually been around longer than I have. It's been around for 60 plus years. I guess most of us here, or maybe everyone here, is it's younger than Thermomix in that sense, okay? So that's something I really like. So I'm gonna ask you something that I find a fun fact, because I thought Thermomix is a new thing. And I thought this TM6 that we're gonna see today is actually just a new invention. But do you know how many models of Thermomix there are? So put in the chat, how many models of Thermomix do you think there are before TM6, okay? So let's go. Let's put in the chat a number, right? 1 to 10, okay, I'll give you a clue. Between 1 to 10, how many models are there before our TM6? 7, yes, Jane says 7. Thank you, any others? 8, yes. Any others, any others? Okay, just 2 of you. Don't be shy. You will be very bored if you sit here and just watch me do things. So participate, participate. That's how we have fun, right? 10, 8, 10, 9. Oh, I'm like counting the rocket space. 10, 9, 8, 7. Yes, and the correct answer is 7. It's the July. That's why it's 7, right? There have been 7 models before TM6. So that's why I'm really excited, because they must have improved on each model, right? So it's not the first time they put it out, because if it's first time, sometimes the model is not so good. Just like iPhone, the beginner one is like very basic, but now it's evolved so many times. I know it's going to be the best one, the 8th one, right? 8 is a lucky number in Chinese, so 5, right? So everyone is like 5, 5, 5. Okay, so, but I'm actually a little bit skeptical as well, because everyone knows that Thermomix, everyone selling Thermomix is of course going to say Thermomix is really good, right? So we're going to explore if it really is. And I heard from my friends that they joined this, I'm going to be quiet here, because they joined this group called ACE, right? ACE. And that's when they really changed into master chefs, not just having the machine, but having a support group. So I really want to see if the ACE advisors are really as good as they are. So help me out today. Ask your questions in the chat and I'll ask them for you, okay? So let's participate, ask your questions, let's get this going, right? So I'm wondering, how many of you actually buy things from the supermarket, like ready-made food? For example, bread, yogurt, cereal, jams. So what do you buy? Pizzas? Do you buy ready-made food a lot? If you do, please put it in the chat so we know what you buy, and we can ask if we can make it with this super machine. Yogurt, okay. Isabel says yogurt. Thank you very much for that. Anyone else? What do you make? What do we make? Oh, Jing said, oh my God. So this is our expert in the house. She doesn't buy anything anymore. Wow, just especially bread. Yes, I heard it makes super bread. And you know what? I love bread. I buy a lot of bread, and I find that sometimes the really nice bread, I don't know about you, maybe because I came from Hong Kong and I've only been here for 1 year, I don't know where to buy things. So when I buy the really nice bread, it's really expensive here. It's like 15 to 20 ringgit for a nice loaf of sourdough bread. And to be honest, I have no idea how to make it. But anyway, sauces. Chloe says sauces and paste from scratch. Oh, really nice. Yeah, it's super expensive, right? And you know, the other thing I love, in Hong Kong, we have something called cheese bread, right? And I just love, love, love cheese bread. And oh my God, I'm now craving for cheese. Anyone of the advisors, can you make cheese bread on the Thermomix? Can we do that? Anyone? So we've got some experts here. Oh, I see Anna put up her hand. Can we highlight Anna? Yay.
Hello, everybody. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
So
I'll be making mozzarella cheese dough balls.
Wow, wow. Yeah, show me. I really love that. Sounds exciting.
You all want to watch me do it?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so basically, this is my Thermomix. Hang on, give me a sec. Let me just put away the mess first. So all you see is a nice facade. Okay, so right here, I've got my Thermomix. I've actually heated up my yeast already. So it's actually 300 grams of water and 1.5 teaspoons of instant yeast, all right? So I've heated up already. So now I'm going to put in my flour. So
I want to ask you a question, Anna. You know what? I actually have tried to make bread before, okay? And I find that when I put the yeast in and I get, and these chefs tell me I have to have a precise temperature for the yeast. Sometimes it's too cold, sometimes it's too hot, and my bread never does anything when I'm doing it. So how does the Thermomix differ in that sense?
Okay, that's right. So basically, the perfect temperature for a yeast to wake up is 37 degrees. Okay, because if it's too hot, what happens is that your yeast is too stressed, and it would just won't rise. Whenever you try to wake it up, you just cannot, because it's too stressed already. It's too hot. That's why sometimes when you bake your bread and you don't have a thermometer, or sometimes when it's too cold or when you're in a winter country, and then your yeast just won't heat up properly, right? So that's when your yeast actually would die. So if your yeast is too cold, what happens is that it will be too sluggish. So basically your yeast will be too sleepy. So the perfect temperature will be 37 degrees, all right? So let me show you right here what I actually have. So our Thermomix, we've got 3 knobs right here. Not knobs, it's like 3 round things. So the first one will be time. The second one will be temperature. So it's actually very precise. You can actually set it at 37 degrees up till 120. This is for stir frying. And also varoma. Varoma is where you actually have the steaming function. We also can go up to 160 to 170 degrees. That's like for high temperature. But that temperature is only for our preset where we have to actually access it through our cookie dough. All right, later we'll have I'll have my friends to actually explain to you what cookie dough is, or I can do it later, okay? So for yeast, what happens is that we will put it at like 2 minutes to 5 minutes, depending on how much yeast you put. And we can set it at 37 degrees, all right? And then this speed here will be speed 2, all right? So I've already waken up my yeast. It's actually right here. So now I'm just gonna skip it to the function of the Thermomix, okay? So this is the scale. We've got dough. So I'm going to use the scale and the dough, all right? The turbo, I'll use it later for my chicken nuggets. I'll be doing that as well. And I'll also be using the pre-clean mood to show you how I actually pre-clean my bowl, right? Because sometimes after you actually knead your dough with your mixing machine or whatever, what happens is that the dough will actually stick at the side of your dough hook or probably your mixing bowl, okay? So with Thermomix, what we actually do is we can actually pre-clean our machine, our mixing bowl, not machine, mixing bowl, so that we don't have to spend so much time washing our mixing bowl, okay? All right, so now I'm going to show you the scale function. So the scale function is actually very, very sensitive. Let's say I just touch it a little, it will actually change the grammage. All right, so our Thermomix can actually, it's actually quite precise. It can actually weigh up to 1 gram, all right? So any cables touching the machine, it will actually change the grammage, the weight, all right? So now I will need 450 grams of plain flour. I think I've got less right here, so bear with me for a while. 450, hang on. Okay, so this mozzarella cheese balls, what happens is that after I knead my dough, I will need an hour or so to actually proof my dough. But with my Thermomix, and also because of how much dough I'm using, I can actually use my fermentation mode to actually help me speed up the process of what's that thing? Of proofing, okay? So I don't have to actually put it in a hot place and stuff. Like, I actually have a friend who is also an advisor. Her name is Yiwen. And what happens is that she actually tried making bread before so many times, and she actually cannot make bread before she actually got her Thermomix. So what happens is that she actually lost hope and stuff. And the only time that she actually made bread is when she actually went for a bread class. That was the only time that she made bread, okay? So now you don't have to worry. We can actually make bread anytime, anywhere, okay? So I've actually had my plain flour in already. So now I'm going to put in my salt. I need 10 grams of salt. So you see, we can actually weigh up to 10 grams. Let me show you how.
So I don't need to get scales out and weigh it and then put it in.
You don't have to at all, not at all. So look, it's so accurate. I don't even need my spoon. Okay, so 10 grams of salt, and then I'll need olive oil. Okay, I will need 15 grams of olive oil. If you guys are actually interested in this menu, in this recipe, I can send it to you. Just DM me or add me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Okay, so I actually put in extra oil, but it's okay. So now I will need to call out the kneading function, which is right here where it says dough, all right? So I just press my dough. Don't forget your cover. Okay, so what happens is that if I were to start my machine, so I will need to use 3 minutes to knead my dough. So you see, if I were to start it without my lid, what happens is that it won't let me start. It will say error, and then it will have this error code, and it says no leak detected. Please check. So this is one of our safety feature, okay? It's not like our typical blender where we can actually start our blender without the lid. So what happens is that you get like a volcano eruption, right? So we don't want that. So let's back to this again. So 3 minutes, super easy. You don't even have to dirty your hands. The only thing you need to do is probably mold it into smaller balls later. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so this kneading function is actually quite cool. So it's 5 times clockwise, 1 time anti-clockwise. Can you all see? It's actually turning. It's actually kneading the dough right now.
Right. Yes.
Yes, I'm making mozzarella cheese balls.
Yes. Okay. So I want to ask the audience here, what bread do you like to make? Because I have 2 bread machines at home, and every time I use them, it fails. So I'm like a little bit, I gave up hope as well. But hearing Yiwen's story, it's like, yay, maybe Tong Chong bread. Yes, I've heard about that, and I don't even dare to think about that. Potato bread. Can we make potato bread, do you think, Anna?
Yes, we can. It's actually quite...
Yeah, Tong Chong bread. Tong Chong bread?
Yes, it's actually easy also. You can do everything with your Thermomix. The only thing that Thermomix cannot do is deep fry and also grill. We can't do that.
This one I love, Rachel. Multi-grains is really expensive, multi-grains. Can we do it here?
Yes.
Yay, wow. And you know what? I don't understand. How is it like blending everything? Isn't it going to break up all the dough? Because the knife is really sharp, right?
No, it's not. It won't actually break up the dough. So what happens is that our Thermomix, our blade will have 2 sides. One is the sharp end, and the other side, it will be the blunt end. So it's like any other blender, right? So we actually have the blunt end and the sharp end. But only Thermomix has this special pattern where it will actually go to the sharp side and the blunt side as well. So you have actually this reverse function. So we can actually cook meat inside. So we can actually even cook eggs. We can even boil eggs into like soft boiled egg, hard boiled egg, medium boiled egg without cracking your egg. So that's actually something really, really very cool. Because yeah, so each time, can you imagine if your blade actually hits your egg, what happens is that your egg will actually crack inside, right? And you get like scrambled egg with shells in it. Ew. Right? So with the Thermomix, we don't actually get that. We actually get a perfectly cooked egg. How you put your egg in, it will be the same. But then the only thing different is that it will be cooked.
I know how to test you. Croissants. I bet you can't do pastries.
Oh, I can. I can even make what's that thing? Pastry sheets. You know, the kind of pastry. Yes, I can even make that as well.
Like the puff pastry sheets?
Yes, puff pastry, correct.
Wow.
And for tarts, I can even make the shell. So it's actually kind of cool.
Oh, maybe I could start a business with that.
Yes, I'm actually selling this golden pillow. So what's a golden pillow? Golden pillow is actually a big fat bun, like a pregnant big bun, bigger than my face, all right? And then inside you can actually put curry filling. So for kids that don't eat spicy, what happens is that you can actually make something saucy inside, maybe tomato chicken or anything, butter chicken inside your golden pillow. So what happens is that you have to cook your chicken or your protein inside first, and then you wrap it in foil, and then you just use your dough to just cover it and bake it for 15 to 20 minutes or so, and it's done.
Wow.
So when it's ready, just pluck it and then just dip it into the sauce and just eat it.
I've had that in Yibo, and I'm excited now. We can make it.
Oh, wow. Yes, it's so easy. Okay, so basically my dough is ready. Let me show you how it looks like. Check it out.
Yes, Grace, we are making a cheese bread. This is the dough.
So easy, isn't it? Look, it's actually ready already. So what happens next is I can actually yank it out from the bowl or pour it out. Wait, let me clear off my counter for a bit and let me show you. Hang on, a lot of things on the counter. Oops. Okay, so this is the mat. You can actually buy it off our Thermomix website, or you can go to lonni.com to buy. All right, or you can join us as advisor, pay $268. You have to have a Thermomix first, okay? Pay $268. What you can get is you get a cookbook, you get a mat, and also a flip chart, and also our unending support from ACE branch. Yes, so with just $268, you're basically getting lots of stuff and also tuition from us, all right? So this is my dough. I'm going to pour it out right now. So you can actually turn this knob behind to actually lead your dough to come out. If it doesn't come out and as stubborn as anything else, you just let it out like this. Just open the sides, the bottom, and then just let it out.
Ooh.
That's okay. So you actually get some dough sticking into your bowl, but it's okay. Just leave it out. It may be sticky because what happens is that I'm actually using plain flour. So it's slightly sticky, but don't worry about that. You can actually fly your hands or wet your hands or even put oil on your hands so that it won't be so sticky, okay? Even if it's sticky, it's still manageable. Look, it's still manageable. You can just dab it back in, okay? So super easy. So next up, I'm going to just remove some of the dough. If I can't remove it, it's okay. We'll just waste it because safety is more important, right? We don't want to risk cutting our hands, okay? So I'm going to remove as much as I can. And then what's next is I'm going to pre-clean my bowl. I'm going to show you how. Are you excited for the pre-clean function, Coco?
Yeah, very. I hate cleaning.
Yeah, me too.
And as someone said, they have seen someone do pizza. Harry Iskander do pizza with his son. Yes, let's do that.
Yeah.
Wow, with
next.
Nice.
Okay, so so what happens is that remove as much as you can. If you cannot, it's okay to waste a little bit. Okay, so just reattach your blade. Oh, let me show you the blade. The blade is actually one sharp is sharp, another side is actually blunt.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just gonna attach it back in. Lock it with my base. And I'm just gonna put water in it, okay? So hang on while I get some water in my bowl. Okay, so basically how much water are you supposed to put in a bowl, you may be asking, right? So you can put it enough just to cover the blade. Or if you want to be more precise, what you can do is you can fill it all the way up or just halfway through. Okay, so basically this bowl is 2.2 liters, all right? And we actually have all these measurements right outside the bowl. So we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. So the first dot, I suppose, is 500 mils. All right, then after that is a 1 liter mark, and then 1.5, 2 liter, and 2.2 liters. So this is actually a 2.2 liter mixing bowl, okay? I'm sorry, my dog is barking. So, Candy, stop, please, stop. So you can go under the pre-clean mode. Can y'all see? So the pre-clean mode, what happens is that just now we use dough, right? So don't forget your lid again, because if you don't put your cover or your lid on, what happens is that the thing won't start, all right? So change it to dough mode. So just 1 stop, and that's all.
Oh, that's it?
Yes, that's it. And then later, I'll come back and show you how it looks like, okay? So now I'm just gonna shape my dough into a ball. I probably need to flour my surface a little. And then flour my surface a little, and then I'm going to shape it into a big ball. Are you interested to see? So this is how I'm doing it. So put flour, let's say it's sticky, right? Yeah, so it's sticky, so we have flour. So just put it in. Make sure your hands are flat as well. And then you can just, if you don't know how to tuck your dough in, it's probably quite tedious for some of you, right? So just flatten it and then just fold it into like an envelope, okay? So just fold it like this into a ball. All right, then pinch the ends, flip it, and then just do it like this. All right, so you can do it for all kinds of bread, even for pizza dough as well. Okay, so make sure it's like nice and round, all right? So for people that are used to making bread, so what happens is that you just pull and then stretch and then tug. Stretch and tug, okay? So this is how you actually shape your dough into a big ball. All right, so just like this. And then with this mat, what happens is that you can actually proof it like this. And then you just leave it to proof for until it doubles in size. So just put it in a warm area, okay? So okay. Yeah, that's all from me.
Thank you. So now you're proving. Why don't we go and check on you later on? What do we need for, oh yes, it's easy, right? Yes, for sure. But I really want to see if it really turns out as it is, because now we're only like halfway there, right? So let's come back. But what I really need is a cake for birthdays. But I really don't want to buy outside cake because it's lots of sugar and to be honest, we are all quite fat already from all this lockdown eating takeaway. So is there a way to get less sugar and healthier cake? Is there someone who can show me? I think Angel is the real baker. Yes. Can we spotlight Angel? Can we find her?
Hi everyone, can you hear me? This is Angel.
Hello.
Hi. Hi everyone, I'm Angel, I'm the mother of 3 kids. Yes, I love baking. So today I'm going to show you how to use the Thermomix, an easy way to make a banana cake. So basically it's cookie doughs. Cookie doughs is very simple. It's the database, the recipe, the recipe database in the world. And it's more than 70,000 of the tasted recipes, and all the collections are all around the world. So yeah, you no need to like run out all the ideas like what you want going to cook for your dinners. So today I'm going to make a banana cakes using the cookie doughs recipe. It's just so simple. We just have to follow the steps by steps. So yeah, just started. So I have just saved these recipes like the night before. Like I'm thinking what I'm going to cook the next day. I just have to save it on my handphone, and because it's linked to my Thermomix, the touch screens, so it's safe. And when the next day when I wake up, the recipes is in there. So let's start.
Oh, so I can do it at night when I'm in bed and choose to.
Yes, it's actually linked to your handphone and it's linked to the Thermomix.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, let's start. So the best way is so simple. You just have to follow the steps. they told me to preheat the oven. Yes, I did. And then inside, okay, open it and then insert the butterfly wings. And I just inside this. Okay. Actually, I'm just sitting and making the cake. So yeah, it's so easy. And so yeah. And I press the 4X in. And I just place all the ingredients and it guides you step by step. It's so easy. And just add in the sugar. So yeah, it has the built-in skill. So you just pour the sugars in and it shows, yes, 150. Okay, so next, the vegetables oil, I just put it in. Just as simple as that. And even your kids can do that. You know, yeah, it's good for the bonding time with your kids. So yeah, it's easy. Just insert the mixing cup bowl and then it's next steps. Yeah, and it's mixing. Just as simple as that. It's so fast and easy.
Wow, that is easy. Oh,
yes.
Everyone in my audience, if you also think it's easy, type in easy so we know you can do it. I want to ask you, what's that little thing, the butterfly thingy that you put?
Yeah, it's to whipping the creams and to whisking the egg whites, especially when we make cake, like making the chiffon cake. Usually if it's in the traditional way, we have to take the blender and then we blend the egg whites and then with the Thermomix, it's mixed the textures so smoothly and properly and without haze. Yes, it's so good.
Okay, so what's that you're showing? What's that at the back? Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to show you, other than that, it's included the shimmering basket. Is when you want to cook the rice and also it's the strainer for the vegetables, the fruits.
You can cook rice in this Thermomix thing?
Yes, we can actually cook the rice in this shimmering basket.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then also the splash guard when it's cooked in the high temperature, and then we just place it on top of it to prevent it splash around. And then this is the burner tray as well. It's included.
Wow.
It's the steamed fish. It's actually can fix one whole fish in there, and you can actually have 2 layers. You can steam the vegetables, steam the eggs, and include the fish on the top. So it's so convenient. You can do it in just one pot. You can cook the rice in the mixing bowl, and then you can steam the fish and as well as steam the vegetables.
I see. So I have to buy all this extra?
No. It's all free and it's all included when you purchase the Thermomix. It comes with.
Wow.
Yes.
Good value. Okay. So what? So
of course, it's included the spatula. Yeah, this is the most important. The spatulas is when you, like me, I'm mixing all the ingredients, and then it's for me to mix and then to spread down all the ingredients there. And as well as that, you can actually hop in here. When you put the rice in there, it's really hot. You just can do it like this, holding the edge, and then take it out from the mixing bowl. It's so good. It's so thoughtful, yes.
Wow, that's really the German design, right? Germans are
yes. It's just a German design.
Tell me why you love Thermomix.
Okay, I love Thermomix. Okay, because I love baking. And then all the time before I want to bake, I need to take out all the machines, like the blender, like the bread mixer, like the stand mixer, everything, and the scale. Because of Thermomix, it's doing in just one, all in one, all the 20 in one appliances. So the most inspiring me is the kneading, the dough, to make the pizza dough. It just as fast as just within 2 minutes. Can you imagine? It's just 2 minutes and we finish the dough, a perfect pizza dough for me. And
Wow,
if I make it with my hand, the hard work, I think I needed like 8 minutes, more than that. And even though when I'm making the dough, I'm not sure whether I put enough the powder, I put enough the water to mix it all together. But the Thermomix makes it so perfectly, so precisely. I just have to put all the ingredients in, and then it comes out a perfect dough for me.
Right. I have
Yes.
a question from a friend, Primi. She says that her kids love Japanese food and the hubby loves Korean food. Are there recipes in the cookie dough for those? Japanese?
Yes. All the recipes are in the Thermomix. Yes, all around 68 countries, all the recipes are there. Yes.
So even if I want an African dish, I can?
Yes, of course.
So we can pretend that we are traveling then. We can pretend that we're going to other countries now.
Yes. And
wow.
one the another is the features that it can melt the chocolate without a haze. Yes, like in the traditional way, like if I want to make a chocolate cake, I have to melt the chocolate beforehand, right? I have to stand right next to the saucepan and then have to stir it. And then waiting. Yes. Oh, sorry. Come back to here. Okay. It's done. Yes. So yeah, I just remove it and let me show you how it is. So small. See? Can see it?
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. It's so perfect. So I just have to remove it. And next step, adding the banana. Actually, I can just put it in the whole piece of the banana.
Cut it up.
Yes. And then, okay, 15 seconds. Okay, sorry. To add in the flour. So yeah, actually, just add in everything without a think. Just as simple as that. And even my kids, they can do it themselves.
Yeah, I'm thinking to get my kids to cook so I can sleep more.
Yes, they can involve it. So 1 teaspoon. So it's just simple as that. See?
Exactly.
We just put in all the ingredients in. Okay, last step. Mixing, 45 seconds. Okay, come back to the melting chocolate. Yeah. So yeah, for the traditional way, we have to stand there and then mixing to melt the chocolate, and we have to make sure the chocolate's not over melt. So with Thermomix, I think it's less than 3 minutes, and it's come with the perfect temperature in 37 temperature. It's just so nice to melt the chocolate. Yes, this is the that I really impressed me.
That's really amazing.
Yes.
And WNLT says, my husband even asked second-time kimchi tofu pot. Wow, that sounds yummy.
Yes. All done.
Oh, that fast? It's done?
Yes, it's all done in mixing well.
Oh my God, we only spent like 7 minutes on this.
Yeah, I like that, I think. It used 5 minutes to mix and then 45 seconds to blend it. Okay, now I can. Not even more than 10 minutes, so easy. It's ready.
Wow. My God, that is so fast.
Simple as that. See.
And then now we can bake it, right?
Yes, I'm going to bring it to bake. And that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
That is really, really easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should start making cakes. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
And jams, and oh my God, I want jam as well. Who likes jam? Anyone like jam here?
Yeah.
Strawberries and oh my God, the strawberry jams are now, the strawberries are now really fresh, right? From Cameron, I heard. Yes, perfect with scones. Yes, I love scones. Strawberry jam and cream. Oh my God, I'm craving for some jam. But you know what? I find that the Cameron strawberry jam are really expensive to buy. I don't know whether it's because the transport. I wonder if we can make a strawberry jam with this. Can we make it? Yes, expensive and too sweet, right? Oh, strawberry jam. So anyone? I think Joyce is the one who can make strawberry jam.
Yes, I'm the one making strawberry jams today.
Yes. And you know what? I grew up in the UK and we make strawberry jam all the time there. It gets very sticky and it's very easy to burn it as well. So can you show us how you make it in Thermomix and make it less sugar as well?
Yeah, sure. It's like, let me show you here. So it's like, you just need like 500 grams of strawberries. Okay. So you just put everything in. There's a built-in wet machine here, so you can just pour everything in. So once you pour everything in, the next step is like you have to add your lemon juice. It's just 20 grams of lemon juice. So you also pour it in. And the next step is like you add sugar. The sugars from the recipe is 500 grams of sugar, but if you don't want it to be too sweet, you can cut it down. Like I only put 375 grams of sugars inside.
That's good. So we can cut it by half ourselves in control. Yes, and
if you want, if you want a healthier version kind of sugar, you can actually change it to brown sugar or the raw cane sugar.
Oh wow! Yes. So some people are saying we can control the sweetness. No preservatives and chemicals. That's really important. Low carb and keto version. Yes, my God, so many.
Yes. So when you put everything in, because it's like I didn't cut the strawberry into pieces, as they got the built-in function, you can just use the built-in function to blend more, to blend it to small pieces, like just 10 seconds, speed 6, and it will blend it for you.
So I don't even need to chop up all into small pieces, it will just do it? So I just throw the strawberries in as a whole.
Sorry?
So I just put the whole strawberries in and I don't need to cut it all up.
Yep, it's like for one strawberry because it's very big, so I just cut it into half.
Oh, that saves a lot of work.
Yes. Okay, let me show you. So it's basically become like that.
Ah, wow. Nice.
Yeah, so it's like it just scrubs all the sides down with your spatula. And then put it back in. And then just cook it for 35 to 40 minutes. In 40 minutes in Varoma in speed 1. So it's like we have to cook in Varoma because it's like you have to vapor out the water and then to make the aroma smells nice. And so you have to use this mod to reduce the water and thicken the strawberry jam.
Right. So that's it? That's all I do?
No, it's like, because it's Varoma, so the smoke will come out. And then you have to put the steamery basket on top to prevent the water from splashing out.
Right. Okay. But do I need to watch it so that it's safe? Because it takes a long time, right? 40 minutes to stand there.
Yeah, but for Thermomix, you don't have to stand here because it will have temperature control. Oh, sorry. I think I put it wrong. So it's 40 minutes. Varoma. Yeah. So it's like you don't have to look after it because it will store it itself inside. And then there is temperature control, so it won't burn it. So the strawberry jam will come out perfect.
Okay. So I can actually go and do my own thing and talk to my friends, go on Facebook or whatever during this time?
Yes. And then you'll come back when the machines call you. And the strawberry jam in Thermomix tastes very good. Like, trust me, once you make the jam from the Thermomix, you won't go out to the supermarket and buy any strawberry jams anymore.
Oh my God, yes. So everyone else, do you want to, what sort of jams do you want to make apart from strawberries? Any other jams? A blueberry jam, yes.
Yes, or you can make mixed berry jam.
Mm.
Besides jam, you can actually make the pandan kaya or the gula melaka kaya.
Oh. Hello, Chloe. Do you want to talk to us? Because you are unmuted. Chloe, can we mute her? A lot of jams. Okay.
Yes. Let me share some of the stories to you. Like before that, I've actually got the TM31. It's like from 10 years ago. Ooh. And then I bought like TM5 few years back, and I bought a TM6 last year. With all this machine, actually, I just leave it there because I didn't follow I didn't buy it from the right advisor. So they didn't taught me how to use it. So all the 3 machines are sitting there actually. Until this year, I joined this team. And then it's like, they didn't because I joined them as an advisor. So they teach me how to use Thermomix instead of leaving my Thermomix there, like without using it. Let me show you something. Like after I joined S team, I learned how to make waffles.
Wow, that's so pretty.
Yep, tiramisu.
Oh.
To cook the ipol herford, the recipe from Ewan.
Yeah.
And then I make cheese stick too.
Wow, wow,
and
wow.
Japanese cheese tart. Yeah. And a banana cake with Oreo.
Wow.
Make everything from scratch. The potato bun.
Wow.
And the butter sugar bun as well.
I really
like a pizza. Like I cooked this on Father's Day for my father. Like a pizza, spaghetti. And I make churros, butter chicken, lemon chicken, veggies, prawn. I even cook prawns and it tastes very nice. That my husband is like, wow, I didn't know that Thermomix can make good prawns.
Yeah.
Even the banh mi, all kinds of bread, the egg roll.
How do you make banh mi? You buy the mean from the pan mean from supermarket and then make it there, or you make the pan mean?
So it's like I bought meat. So I use my machines, the Thermomix, to tabor it so it becomes minced meat.
Ooh.
And then it's like I make my banh mi, the kueh from scratch, like using Thermomix.
Oh,
like using plant flour, dormot, and then I make it one by one, like to throw it inside to cook. Because you can use the machine to cook the soup as well.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
Yes.
Yes, and Jing says, Kampyeong prawn, super yummy. Wow. I'm so excited. All these different things that we can do.
Yes. Before that, it's like my maid usually cook for us. But after I know how to utilize these machines, it's like I cook for everyone.
Yeah, and I think cooking from scratch makes it so much healthier for my daughter who just walked past. Because I think health is really, really important, especially, you know, during this time. We always worry about our family's health, right? So what are you guys worried about family health now? If you are, say yes, that we are always worried. We want our children, our family to be healthy. So if we want that, we say healthy, healthy. We want healthy, right? So what about vitamin C? Should we have a lot of vitamin C to boost our immune system? You know, I tried making lemon juice, but it takes so long to squeeze all the lemon. And I know Joanne is going to show us how to do the vitamin C boost, right, Joanne?
Yes, yeah, hi. Yeah, I agree that we need to boost our immune system during this pandemic period. So today, especially for the hot weather as well, so we need the juice for the party today.
Yay.
Okay. So, okay, I think just like Anna already showed you about the Thermomix knife. Okay, today I will show you how powerful of the knife to blend the rock sugar to the powdery, okay? So I'm using the cookie dough recipe. So I just call out the recipe from the cookie dough. Okay. So it's very easy. You just call out your recipe and you just press the start cooking. I just follow the step by step. Now we just place the rock sugar. It's about 90 grams. You can hear about the sound. It shows part of the rock sugar.
So we need to melt it first because it's all lumpy.
Yeah. Okay. So it's inside. Okay. And yes. Measurement. So now will be a bit louder because they are breaking into the cardamom. Okay, we just press the turbo. 2 seconds. Okay.
That's it?
One more time. It's 2 times. Okay, you can see. Okay, we just open. Show you. Can you see the powdery? It's turned to
wow.
powder.
Wow, wow,
Okay.
wow. My God, the rock sugar. That's the rock sugar.
Yes, it's rock sugar.
Into powder. 2 seconds.
Yes, only two seconds. Okay, now we continue. Okay.
Really fast.
Lemon. So
Yeah.
the lemon, I use 1 lemon, just cut to 4. Just put it. And the calamansi, all is 1 whole. Okay, I didn't cut it. So we'll do it. Just throw. And the sour plum. Okay, and next, we just put the water in. 800 of water, cold water. Okay. And we need another 2 seconds. Now, it's done. Okay, just now I think Joyce also showed about the basket.
Yes.
The basket we can use for cook the rice, and now I just to put it out using the basket. Okay, you can see I just sitting all the way to make the juice. Okay.
Wow. That's it? 2
Yeah, it's just about 6 seconds. You can have a jar of the juice.
Wow. And you know what? I bought this juice from a bazaar, and I think it's like 10 ringgit, 1 small bottle.
Yeah. So now I think it's about just less than 3 or 4 ringgit. You can have 1 jar of the juice, calamansi. I think this you need to about 3 ringgit. You need to get from the coffee shop, the cheaper one. Okay, I will show you how's the seeds look like.
But will it be very bitter because the skin is all in there?
Yeah, you can see all the skin.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't break up the skin.
Yeah, and the seed. Okay, you can see the seed. Okay, it's really, yeah, so it won't come too bitter. Okay.
Nice, nice. Yes, yes. So some of them are saying boosting vitamin C naturally and safely at home. Yes, for sure. We need a lot of vitamin. And 6 seconds, we've got the whole family.
You can do it for orange juice as well. It's easier.
Okay.
Yeah, not only for lemon or calamansi plant juice. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's really, really fast.
It's only 6 seconds. Yeah.
So I heard that it's really fast to cook in Thermomix. So now I'm seeing this. But what about like dishes? At home, I have like different stove tops cooking different things. But surely, do I need like 3 Thermomix to make 3 dishes or something?
Oh no, actually, minimum you have 1 is enough. It's better you can have 2. Like myself, I have a TM5 and TM6 at home. So like I will use 1 pot. Okay, I will boil the rice or soup. Then you just cover it. Okay. This is very easy because we have the aroma tray. You can just steam it or cook it. Okay, let me just show you. Okay, the basket is inside. You can do to cook your rice or boil soup.
Soup, rice.
Yes, soup. Okay, we have one tray.
Yeah.
You can stack one dish. You can have meat, fish, or veggie, or eggs. So we have another tray also just stack up. So there will be 2 dishes. And just cover it, yeah, to cook about 20 minutes, depends on your meat. I think meats you need take longer, about 20 minutes, or some eggs is about 15 to 18 minutes to be ready. So sometimes when I'm in the rush or just very busy, I will just do 1 pot, 2 dish, or 1 pot, 3 dish.
Wow.
It's very easy. Yeah, save time and you will save cost, will be healthy as well because all steam will be healthy food.
Yes, yes. So it's really fast and it's so who here likes it to be fast, like cooking to be fast? If you like it fast, we take fast. Okay, so
yes, we can do other things when you're just cooking, right? Okay, just like while it's cooking, I can just wash my thing.
Yeah.
Just pot or I can just clean up my kitchen. I can mop. Yeah, I can do everything, anything else.
Yeah, because otherwise, usually we have so many pots, so many spoons, so many things and everywhere. And there's like whole mess. Every night afterwards, it's like big cleaning.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare. So this is really easy. Thank you so much. But so I see all these good things, but are the customers really happy? I mean, I really want to see, do you have any testimonials to show me that people really like it? Because obviously you're an advisor, so of course you're going to say good things, but what about the customers? Is there a video or something we can see from the customer?
From my customer that because they are a bit low profile. So so that they were just sharing with me that privately and they are enjoying it. Like I have one customer that's a new customer is stay alone. So, and he's working also. Then he just cook the rice and like just I show you just now, he will cook the rice and 2 pot. That means the meat or veggie. So it's better his meal. Even though he told me that previously before he bought the Thermomix, he need to take away or tapao 3 meals a day. Especially he need to go out in the morning and buy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and just stand by and heat it up during the lunchtime or dinner. So when I have the Thermomix, he texts me and say, okay, you save me a lot. It's not only the health, also save on the costing also.
Right.
Yeah. So he's the one testimonial I would like to share with everyone, especially all my customers. Yeah.
That's a really nice testimonial.
Yeah.
We've got a question though. So for different dishes, when you're cooking, how do you determine the timing for each dish?
Okay, but of course you need to know, but for the rice, we can cook even longer because the rice is 20 minutes. Of course, let's say, okay, I have the meat at the waroma, this, I need 25 minutes. So, and the veggie or the eggs, I only need 30 minutes or 10 minutes. So when the time show is the balance of the 10 minutes, I just step up. So it can be complete together at the one time.
Yeah. But what if I'm a beginner? So I don't know how to time it and all. Is there something in Cookie Do that can do like 3 dishes in one go? So I just follow the steps?
Yeah, for the Cookie Do, yeah, of course. Don't forget, we have the SCE very strong support.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get from your advisor. Normally, we will share all the recipe and the tips from the advisor, the SCE group.
Oh, the secrets. I like
the secret side. That's why, yes. So we will tell you, oh, okay, for this dish is better. How long you need to do it? You need to cook it. Yeah, we will share. That's why we have very strong support from SCE group.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. So let me see. I wonder how the dough balls are doing. So let me go back to Anna. Anna, are your balls, the dough balls ready? Because I'm still...
I haven't shaped my balls yet, but I just let me show you how my bowl is like after pre-washing.
Oh, yes.
So this is how it looks like. Oh, sorry, excuse the fish. Okay, let me pour the water away here and I'll show you the bowl. This is how it looks like after it has been washed.
Wow.
So what you do is just rinse it or just use a sponge to just go over it. And then, yeah, ready to cook another dish.
That's so easy.
Yeah, super.
Anna, I want to ask you, because my children really loves like things like chicken nuggets and burgers, and they're so unhealthy and full of preservatives, right? And really quite expensive if we eat it often. So is there a healthier or cheaper way to do things like that? Because otherwise it's very hard to tell them not to have nuggets and burgers.
Making nuggets now. So let me show you how I make it, okay? So again, I actually got this recipe from our ACE platform. So let me show you where I actually got them. So we have this app called Band. Okay, so if you actually join us as an advisor or you actually buy Thermomix from one of our advisors from ACE, okay, what happens is that you're actually given access to join us in this cooking group, all right? So basically, so we've got ACE Cooking Club and I'm actually in Rachel Lau's team, okay? So you can actually go to the main one and then, so basically there are chat rooms as well. I don't know whether you all can see or not. So there's chat room, there's also pictures, calendar, folders of stuff. And then if you want to host stuff, and then you've got lots of friends. So basically you see, we've got a lot of people online right now. So these are the people that are in this chat room. So we have 4,678 members currently. So it's actually, yeah. So basically, you know how if you actually buy your Thermomix from, let's say one of us, and then we cannot be with you 24/7 to hold your hand, right? We can only hold your hand for a while and then we have to go on about our lives, correct or not? So what happens is that through this ACE, you can actually ask your question right here and any one of us will actually answer you. Even if your advisor is not there to you know, entertain you at that right moment, you've got other advisors and other friends, other members to actually guide you along the way, okay?
Wow.
So from here, how do I actually search the recipe? Okay, so we have different sections as well. In this app, we've got 酱料类, that is like sauces and dips. And we've got work from home, tea time, dessert. Work from home, 下午茶, which is tea time. We've got 面类, which is noodles. All right. We even have online cooking class recipe, 9 ringgit breakfast, work from home, easy meals, lunch, Malay food. We even have bread and desserts, Chinese New Year dishes. So we've got many, many dishes. So how do we actually search from here? We can actually go through the, where already? Oh, okay. There's this search button right here. So you just search and then whatever you feel like cooking. Okay, so I'm going to put like nuggets, okay? So you can replace your protein with like, I'm going to use chicken today. You can use pork. You can even use fish. All right. Okay. So we've got people that uploaded nuggets. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people posted nuggets. So I'm just going to use Michelle Teo's recipe. I've actually tried her recipe before. It's actually quite amazing. It's actually quite delicious as well. So the ingredients here ask for 500 grams of chicken breast. So chicken breast, it can be frozen, half frozen, or chilled. It's up to you. So I'm going to use frozen-ish chicken breast. I just put it into freeze a while ago. So it's
need to defrost it.
Come again?
You don't have to defrost it and wait.
You don't have to. So it was actually chilled. So it's actually a little soft and a little hard, like
okay.
a good mixture of both, like in between. So I need 500 grams of chicken breast. Okay, so basically I will need to turbo my chicken breast. So let me show you. Hang on, let me wash my hands for a little. Yes, so 500 grams. So here is my scale. I'm going to put in 500 grams. I'm not too sure whether I have 500 grams here or not. I hope I do have. Oh, just nice. Very good. All right, so 500 grams. So I need to go back and see my recipe again. Okay, so basically just blitz it at 10 seconds, speed 8. So instead of blitzing it, I'm going to use the turbo function, all right? So turbo function, what I'm gonna do is, just now you all saw, right? I've got like cube chicken. So I'm going to turbo it to make it into minced chicken. So I'm gonna do it again. And again. Okay, once I hear the sound, it's actually quite smooth already, right? Means it's actually ready. So I'm going to show you the chicken right now. So look, it's actually minced already.
Wow, that was fast.
Yes, so basically whenever you buy your chicken or your meat, let's say you buy pork, right? You know how dirty minced pork is, right? Like, you know, sometimes when they will just use any parts of the pork, like the parts that people don't want, they will just toss it in and they will just mince it. So that's what happens is that you can actually buy your preferred cut of meat, be it beef, be it pork, be it chicken. You can use whatever cut you want. You can even mix it with the Thermomix. So basically, let's say you want a mixture of like chicken and pork, you can do so. Chicken and fish, maybe pork and beef, you can actually mix it with your Thermomix, okay? So you look, so it just have to be semi-frozen to make it into minced meat.
Wow. Okay.
Chicken nuggets, that is all. You just need to mince your chicken. And the next thing you need to do is you need breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, plain flour, eggs, chicken stock powder. I actually ran out of chicken stock yesterday, but I'm just going to season it with like garlic powder, onion powder, whatever Italian herbs I have, I'm going to use that. Pepper and salt. So basically what you need is just season your breadcrumbs. So for my breadcrumb, I'm actually using mantou. So my mantou, what happens is that because our mantou has no preservative, right? So after 2 days or 3 days, it will start to mold. So before it actually start to mold, I actually freeze them. I wanted to throw it away. And I was like thinking, don't throw lah, right? You can actually reuse it, upcycle it, right? So what I did was I actually blitz it with my Thermomix. Yeah, before I actually pop it into a freezer, I freezed it and I turbo it until it became breadcrumbs. And then I just put it in my freezer. So whatever bread that I make, because I love bread a lot, but my husband, he's not very fond of eating bread. He likes bagels. He likes things that are crunchy and chewy inside. So things that have texture, he likes them. So if it's just one texture, he's that kind that won't take it. Okay, so yeah, I just blitz my breadcrumbs. Later, I'll show you. So yeah, would the next person like to go?
No, can I ask you a quick question? Because like you said, you ran out of chicken stock powder, right? So I always forget what to get in the supermarket. So do I have, when I go to Cookie Do, do I have to read it and then write it all out and then go? How do I do that?
No, you don't have to. Okay, so let me show you Cookie Do, all right? Hang on, just let me access it with my phone. So, okay, so look over here. Can you all see? I hope you all can. Okay, so basically, right, there's this search button right here. Let's say I want to make, okay, let's say I want to make this thing, butter chicken. Okay, so I just put butter chicken, all right? And then I'm going to put add. There's this add button right here. So I'm just going to put add. So they will say you want to bookmark it, add to collection, add to my week, or add to shopping list. You can just put add to shopping list. Okay? So once that is done, you just go show shopping list. So I actually have a few other stuff as well that I want to cook that, you know, sometimes instead of figuring out, what to cook today, what to cook tomorrow. So you can actually do it before bedtime. Like you go like, before you can actually do it when you're unwinding. So you'll be like, okay lah, what to cook tomorrow? Okay, I just decide first. So after you decide already, you can just slot it into whatever days you want to cook. I'm going to show you that later. Okay, so basically with this one right here, you just put on, you can actually put it into 2 settings, either you can categorize it under category or also by recipe, okay? So usually I'll put it under by category, and then, you know, household staples like baking ingredients, that you've got sugar, right? So you don't need sugar, so you can just take off your sugar. So take off sugar, You don't need icing sugar because you can actually use your rock sugar to make icing sugar. All right. So all these household staples, you don't need them anymore. Probably beverage, like cold water. This one also don't need. Chinese rice wine is most of the Chinese, we actually have them at home. Dry sherry, that is to make my cocktail. And then you've got like white wine, liao jiu, corn flour. So these are actually like dried legumes and cereals and stuff. So yeah, just do that. And then, yeah, so basically after you have ticked everything, it will actually pop down here. Like says that, oh, you've actually taken it, that items you have, it's actually all crossed out already. So you don't have to actually worry about it. So yeah, so that is a good thing about the shopping list on our cookie dough. You can access it anywhere. You can even access it through your phone, your laptop, your iPad, anything that's internet connection, you can actually connect it, okay? So besides that, you can actually go back to your recipe. Okay, so look, you can actually put it either cook today or add. So I'm going to put under add lah, okay? I'm going to put add to my week. Let's say, okay, I decide to cook on Monday. So I put on the 19th of July, okay? So I put save. Okay, so that's ready already, right? Okay, so now I'm going to show you on my Thermomix. It's actually sync as long as you have internet connection. So always put your Thermomix where the internet connection, internet signal or connection is good. Put it somewhere there. And then also put it in a secure area, because we've got customers that actually put their Thermomix at very edge or very near to the edge, or yeah, to the edge basically. So when they knead their dough, what happens is that the Thermomix kept moving, and then eventually it committed suicide by jumping off the table. Yeah, we don't want that to happen. So always make sure your Thermomix is in a secure area. And when you're kneading your dough, stay by your Thermomix, okay? You can still do your things, read your phone, read your books, be replying texts, basically like, you know, talk over the phone with your girlfriends or whatever, watch your Netflix, just be by your Thermomix, okay? Or just put it in an area where it's safe. And also, whenever you have a Thermomix, don't put anything under your Thermomix, like a mat or a coaster, don't do so, all right? So I've got a friend that actually owns TM31, TM5, and also TM6. So she actually got a TM6 way before me. So what happens is that she actually don't have cookie dough, okay? Her cookie dough basically just expire. And then she kept saying, wow, Anna, you become master chef, every day cook all these amazing things. Wow, very nice, very nice. Hey, you make kaya, what's so successful one? Why I make kaya like that? Then she showed me her kaya. Oh my goodness. Then I was like thinking, why is a kaya so watery? Then she's like, hey, I tell you something wrong with my Thermomix. I think my Thermomix need to go for service already. I want to throw away my Thermomix. And she actually owns TM31, 5, and 6, okay? So the TM31 and TM5 are actually in her storeroom. Then she was like, I want to throw my Thermomix and my TM6 away. It's so useless. My kaya become like that. Then after that, I asked her, I said, how about you factory reset your whole Thermomix? Then she's like, why? Then I said, probably something wrong with the scale. How about you factory reset it first before you send it for service? Because now it's MCO, right? Probably it will take a few working days for them to actually service your Thermomix. How about you just factory reset first and then stuff? Then she factory reset already, right? Then it's like, why still the same one? Then I asked her, I said, show me your Thermomix. Then she showed me. So she actually had this glass coaster under her Thermomix, okay? So I'm like, why you put this glass coaster? She's like, cannot, man. I had it last time, I also do that. Then I said, then she's like, oh, no wonder lah. Then she removed it. And then I asked her, because she actually has this digital scale as well. The manual one, I don't know where it is now. I think it's behind. I actually use it to measure my dog's food, because I want my dog to stay slim and slender at all times. So I actually measure how much my dog eats. So so she measured 200 grams of water. She actually put it into the Thermomix, and thank God it's actually 200 grams after removing the coaster, okay, from her Thermomix. So I said, why the person that you buy from never tell you? She's like, no, never. Then she told me that she actually got cookie dough. Then I said, where you get cookie dough? Then she's like, oh, because I saw you cooking like very fun. So I also use cookie dough. So she actually bought cookie dough without telling me, you know. Then after she told me, then I taught her how to use. She's like, why my advisor never teach me how to use cookie dough one? And so I just find that, you know, you have to really buy from an advisor that will teach you how to be fishers of men than to just feed you the fish. Okay, so like in the Bible, it always says that you have to teach people how to be fishers of men, so that in trying times, what happens is that the men will go and fish for themselves. Okay, rather than you just feed them fish. We don't want that to happen. Okay, so basically we need to train people to be like us, a better version of ourselves. Okay,
wow, so yeah, for sharing that. So wow, that sounds fantastic. But is it really expensive? Because
it's just $39 USD a year. So that comes up to 160 a year, which is like 15 ringgit a month, about that. Yeah, after conversion. Yeah, so back to this cookie dough. Okay, so basically, right, just now I put it under my thing, right? So I can go under my week and I can actually access it right here. Not cooked today, right? So you look, I actually put it on 19th of July, or you can even set it like this, where it will come out into this kind of grid function. So you can actually see, okay, so July 19, I'm going to make butter chicken. So you see, it's actually right here. So what happens is that you just put under, you want to cook, right? Then you just put like this. And then if you want to see what are the ingredients, you just swipe up and you can see all the ingredients just right here. So it's actually very simple. So just follow. So if you're done, you have all your ingredients, you can just put start cooking, and then they'll tell you like what's next. Just follow exactly it is. Whatever they ask you to do, you can just cook. So basically, as long as you know how to read, no problem.
I'm sold already. How much is the Thermomix, the TM6 now?
The TM6 is actually 6,988.
Okay.
So if you are very rich and you are not worried about your finances, you can just pay one lump sum. You actually get one free gift for the full payment. And on top of that, we also have 4 other free gifts. Later, I'll get Gianni to show us the free gifts, all right? So if you actually don't have so much cash, it's fine. You can actually pay the credit card or also debit card. Yeah, depending on what banks you have for your credit card, you can actually finance it in 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, or 24 months.
Wow. So how much would it be for 24 months then if I want to get it?
For 24 months, it will be slightly above 200. So it's 291 ringgit and 20 cents. So let's just round it up to 292.
Oh, so it's only around 9 ringgit a day then?
Yes, 9 to 10. So it's actually very cheap, okay? So can you imagine if you actually have a household of like 4 people, okay? So 4 people, if you were to eat things like, let's say, chicken rice, okay? I like this nasi lemak from Village Park. So Village Park has this nasi lemak, but each time I order for myself and my husband, when we actually put in the hot deals, we only get 12 ringgit and 50 cents off. So we actually have to pay 30 something for 2 of us. So with 30 ringgit, it's like you can actually pay for a Thermomix for 3 days already, okay? Minus the ingredients, okay? So basically we said that the Thermomix, you only have to spend about 9 ringgit-ish, 10 ringgit, right? So that is like your delivery fees, okay? If you actually stay far away, you cannot get Village Park unless you pay for delivery fees, right? Mm-hmm. So, and then you have to pay on top of that, you have to pay for food, right? So that is our ingredients, okay? So why we still have to pay for ingredients? Sometimes you'll be like, just 10 ringgit a day, cheap. Or sometimes people are like, 10 ringgit is just for the machine, how about the food? Don't forget, okay? You know what you put inside your food. You know what you actually put it in your body. You know what they always say, you are what you eat?
Yep.
Yes, right? So whatever you put in, you are actually aware of what you put in. You can even make your own chicken stock. Can you imagine those chicken stock that you buy from outside or from the store-bought chicken stock? You don't know what they put in. They probably put in like chicken innards and you don't even know, right? They probably give you chicken butt and you don't even know. If some of you, if you are Muslims, you don't know what parts they put in. Whether has the chicken been prayed for after being slaughtered, you won't know. So basically, if you have your own Thermomix, you can make everything by yourself, put in whatever you want. You can even make baby food, okay?
Okay. Yeah. So wow. That's amazing. Doesn't everyone think it's amazing? For 9 ringgit, that's cheaper than paying for our delivery. You get easy, fast, healthy, and super value, that is. But I want to see the free gifts that you were saying. I think, is it Jenny who's going to show me what I get if I buy Thermomix?
Yes, hello, Jenny. So I'm going to
show you the free gift now. So in one.
Oh, you muted. Yes.
Okay, so you will get 4 free gifts in one picture.
Wow.
Okay, let me show you how it's work.
Okay.
Basically, this one is a stand which allows the varoma, when we turn to varoma mode, allow the steam to come up to the varoma tray.
Okay.
So it fits perfectly in the varoma tray.
Ah, okay.
So you can place the plate like this.
Nice.
Very convenient, right?
Yeah, very nice.
Okay, other than that, there's 100% food grade silicone, which can make muffin, cupcakes, or maybe steamed egg.
Wow.
Very nice. The quality is very premium.
Yeah, yeah. And this one can go into dishwasher as well, right?
Yeah. And also oven.
Oh.
Add in your filling and you can put into your oven.
Yes, yes.
Other than that, it is actually can fit into the varoma dish.
Okay. Wow.
So this is the second gift. Let me show you the third gift. This is the third gift. Actually, this is reusable baking paper which can perfectly stick to the varoma dish. Okay, so I will show you how I usually use this reusable baking paper. I will place 2 salmon fillet here and add on some lemon juice.
Oh, that's very healthy and very yummy.
So you don't need to cut like manually. It is already perfectly fit to the varoma.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. So the 4th free gift, daily Asian cookbook.
Oh, nice.
Favorite cookbook. So the cuisine is like daily and Asian taste. Let me show you some content. Okay, there's a noodles, sauce, snack, vegetable, breads, drinks, desserts. Okay, so and it is in 2 languages, bilingual, English and Chinese.
Nice.
Yeah, so you purchase today, you will get total 4 free gifts.
So will I get it next month? Maybe I buy it next month.
No, it is first come, first served basis.
Oh, okay. So I only get it if I get it straight away, right?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. I really like that cookbook. And I like the sheet as well. I don't have to, you say, you're right. I keep cutting and cutting. It takes me ages when I cut it.
Yes.
And then someone was sharing here, wow, saved up renovation cost without cooking hob and hassle-free mopping the floor and kitchen. Wow, yes, the kitchen gets very oily usually and we have to clean up. So with Thermomix, we don't have to clean up the floor so much.
Correct. You can see I'm in a working studio now. Actually, this is not my house. It's an office. Oh. So I cook in an office.
In an office?
Yeah, I'm in an office.
Wow. That's really nice. I really want to do that. What about after sales service? Because is there warranty? Is there support? I know I heard a lot about ACE Group supporting, but if I'm like new to this, do I have to be an advisor to get support or am I just a customer and I still get support?
No, as mentioned by Anna just now, we actually have 2 groups, 1 Facebook group and 1 band apps. Band apps is most likely our recipe gallery. It's like a library for us.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So anyone can go in?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for all ACE customers.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So it's really important that we get the support from the community. I think it's nice when everyone is cooking together. Get excited. Wow.
All the recipe just actually Anna just showed the recipe. Yes. Actually it's the same.
There's a question about the maintenance of the blade. So is it really hard to maintain? Do we have to keep changing it a lot?
You mean the blade?
The blade.
The blade. Actually, my manager, she used the machine for already 10 years and never changed the blade.
Wow, 10 years.
Yeah, because it's different from other blender. This blade is you can remove from the bowl.
Yeah.
And you can...
Wow. Good, that's good. Any questions? Keep asking and then we can ask them. Everyone. Okay. So can we make sweet things? I mean, I know I'm going back to my party. So we've got the jam, we've got the cake, we've got some snacks. What about ice cream? Can we do ice cream? It's really hot.
I will show you how to make ice cream by using cookie dough.
Oh, okay. Now, so I don't have to buy ice cream. You can make it now.
Yeah. So I'm maybe you see I can make ice cream in the office. So I have banana now. I have to highlight office. Yeah. So I have banana which I frozen it over the night.
Okay.
Okay. So let me show you the cookie dough functions. Can see?
Yes.
Okay. So basically we click on the cookie dough functions and my recipe. Or maybe you click search. We take some time. Okay, I will search from the cookie dough, banana. Oh, you can see banana, you can get banana bread.
Yes.
Banana pudding, banana split. So, yeah, I want banana ice cream today. Banana ice cream, nice cream. Okay. You see, this one is 4.6 rating. So I will choose this one.
Okay.
Okay, start cooking. Actually, before start cooking, you can check all the ingredients below. You can see 5 ribs and all the steps.
That's it? That's all we need? Just the bananas?
Yes.
Oh.
If you like yogurt or milk, you can add in.
Okay.
Yes, so you can adjust your sugar level yourself.
Okay.
Okay, let us start cooking now. Okay, 5 ribs, banana. Okay. 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 Insert measuring cup. It even reminds us to cover it before we adjust the button. So next. So it already preset everything for us, 15 seconds, and remark here to turn the speed to 8.
Okay.
So the thing you need to do is only turn to 8.
Wow, that is really simple. And it's so healthy, this ice cream.
Okay. Follow step by step.
Okay.
Okay, let me show you the result. Yeah, in just 15 seconds. Our ice cream is done.
Wow.
Okay, another.
Smooth.
Nice, right?
Very nice.
Okay, 1 minute. Let us have a peek.
Yeah. Wow. I have a friend who told me she's a Michelin star chef in the UK, and she says every high-end restaurant has a Thermomix because Thermomix is the only machine that can make things really, really smooth, especially for sauces and for soups and things like that. So I keep thinking is it for beginners or is it for professional chefs or both? What do you think? Do we need to be professional to use it, or can you hear me? Oh,
Cannot because the sound is too loud.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was asking, do we need to be like professional to use the Thermomix? Because I know Michelin star chefs use it too. Or can we be total beginners and start acting like master chefs?
No need. Both professional and newbie in the kitchen can use this Thermomix. So in the way of we chart, the ice cream is already done. Okay. Can you see this?
Oh, wow, nice. It really is very smooth.
Yeah, it's very smooth. Maybe I pour it out.
Yeah.
So later I will place it into a cup.
Okay, okay. And then that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, wow. I'm so excited. So let me check on the other things that we made today. What about, is the cake ready? Angel, is the cake ready? Can you say something so we can see you?
Yes, the cake is ready.
Wow.
It's so, yeah, so easy.
Yeah, the 6 minutes and we made the cake.
Yes, we made the cake and we baked for 45 minutes. And yes, I just sit down and relax.
Yes.
And already.
What about Joyce? I know you were saying that the strawberry jam is smelling really good. Can we see the jam?
Yeah, sure. It's ready.
Oh, very nice.
I can show you how to pour it into the jar. Like using the TM bowl lid. You can just place it on top here and just pour it in.
Wow, that is really neat.
Yes. And you will splash on your table.
Yeah, then we don't have to wipe the table.
Perfect.
Perfect. Wow, that looks so good. Yummy, yummy. What about the nuggets and the cheese balls? Can we see that, Anna?
Hi, yes. My turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically the chicken is right here. So I already take out from my blade. And then what I need to do is I need to season my breadcrumbs. Let me get my blade. Can someone else go first?
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Sure. And the juice from Joanne? We saw the juice. Juice? Joanne? Okay, maybe she's drinking the juice.
The juice is ready. Yes. Yeah. I think Gianni is eating the ice cream.
Yeah, Jenny is eating the ice cream. I'm getting very hungry watching you all. I can't wait to get the machine so that I can make all this. So audience, do you have any questions whilst we wait for Anna? Because she will show us the final step of making the nuggets. But any questions or any sharing you want to share with us? Are you excited? Is there anything you're excited to make? I know I want to make cheese scones because I love cheese, right? So, and there's cheese balls, cheese scones, and then this lemon calamansi plum juice. Definitely, that's something I want to make. And the banana cake and banana ice cream, everything. Yes, want to make ice cream. And yes, all the accessories are so useful. I mean, that tip, when I saw Joyce pouring the jam into the jar, it's like, oh my God, that is so clever, isn't it? Because otherwise I would never have known that if she didn't show it to me. I would just have been pouring and probably mess up the whole table and the jar becomes sticky and yucky. But the tools and the spatula, right? Angel showed us how the spatula can actually lift up the simmering basket. So it's all like multi-function. Not only is the machine multi-function, 20 plus function in one machine, all the tools are multi-function. Isn't that amazing? I just think it's like the super cool design. Okay, Anna, are you ready to just show us the final step?
My blended, my turbo-fied mantou that I turboed before. So look, it's actually frozen. So I'm just going to crush it. Look at how fine it is. It's like shaved ice. Can you actually see? It's quite cool, right? Okay, let me show you again. Check it out. So it's like stone, rock hard. So you just crush it like that, so that it's like shaved ice.
Yep.
Okay, so you need to just season your breadcrumbs. So I will season with pepper because I have other sauces as well. You can even make your own sauce, but I actually bought honey mustard sauce. What else did I get? Tartar sauce, ranch sauce, and you can even make your own mayonnaise, okay? So my chicken nugget is just gonna be very plain. So here, right here, I've got my my breadcrumbs. So I'm just gonna put some pepper. I'm just gonna season it with some pepper and also some salt. That's all you need. Okay, and then just mix it a little. Just mix it. All right, so just now the blended chicken, right? What I'm gonna do is I have to just dip it into an egg. Let me get an egg, sorry, hang on. So just a lightly beaten egg. I'm just gonna put in this bowl. Just lightly beaten. Okay, egg in. Just lightly beaten. Okay, here is where it gets slightly messy. You can wear a glove or you can even use your bare hands, okay, to make this. Okay, so your chicken, your minced chicken is right here. So what you do is just take about 1 tablespoon, or up to you. If you want to flatten it and put it on a cookie cutter, it's up to you. You can make it as flat as you want. If you make it flatter, it will take shorter time to cook, okay? So just put it in your egg. All right, after you put it in your egg, you put it in your batter, your breadcrumbs basically. So put it in your breadcrumbs. If you want thicker, what you do is you just put it back into your egg, all right, and then put it into the batter, and that's all, okay? If you all want a recipe, you all can text me or add me on IG and I'll tell you how to do it. So that's all. So there you go. Your nuggets is just like that.
Okay.
Easy, right? So
Yes.
it's actually a very healthy way of making your own nuggets. So, and then you don't deep fry it. You can actually put it in your oven. So it's up to you whether you want it deep fried. So if you don't want to eat too deep fried, you can actually grill it in your oven at 160 degrees, if I'm not mistaken, for 20 minutes, and that is all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So back to my mozzarella cheese balls. Let me show you. Hang on, yeah. Let me get my dough. Okay, let me show you my dough. So just now I actually put it inside here, right? Look, it's actually proof. It's like so huge now. Okay, let me move my stuff away. Okay, can you see? Okay, so this is my mat. Look, it's actually proofed already, like double in size. Okay, so I need to flour my hands. I'll just put flour everywhere so that you won't get sticky dough, okay? So just sprinkle all over, massage it, up to you. And then you can divide it into however big or however many pieces you want. Okay, so I'm just going to use 1/3 of a dough. I'm just going to show you how I do it, okay? So you can make it into a log. All right, so just make it into a log. So what you can do, you can actually use your mat to actually help you roll, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so just like so, and then you just cut your dough. Hang on. Okay, so just cut your dough. You can make it into bite size. You know how when you have kids, you just want bite size, right? Right or not? So, so just one small dough, just flatten it. Okay, now you can either put cheese or you can put sausage. It's up to you, all right? So I've got my, instead of Parmesan, I'm going to use mozzarella. So I'm not going to shred my mozzarella because I really want to have that cheese there when I actually cook it. I just want to taste the cheese, right? So just put the cheese there and then just wrap it. Just go around it like that. Okay, your cheese can be smaller, but I like it big lah. Okay. So besides using cheese, you can even put like sausage and stuff. So just like this, and just bake it in your oven. And yeah, you're ready to go. So it's actually very easy and it's actually very cheap also to make. Like you don't even need bread flour. So what you need is just like plain flour, and it's actually quite cheap for plain flour. 1 kilogram, which probably just cost you like how much? 250, 280, right? So just put this in, just down your cheese and just wrap it. And if you want some sausage, you can put sausage. You want to put corn, you can put corn. You can even put chocolate chip. So the last time I actually ran out of cheese, I actually put chocolate chip. It was so good. It was way better than the chocolate one. I was way better than the cheese one.
Nice.
So you can actually buy cheap sausage like these Ayamas ones, or you can just go the extra mile and buy the Johnsonville. So my husband, we personally like Johnsonville, but we actually get this to put it in our ramen, in our Shin ramen or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to show you the sausage one. So I just want to cut, make it into flatten it. So basically just flatten it, put my sausage in and just wrap it. And if you want, you can even put your cheese inside also. So it's like you have like your sausage ball, or it's like you can actually call it like a surprise ball, right? Like you get whatever you take, you just eat, right? So this is my sausage. It can even put garlic inside, or I can actually put garlic outside, up to you. So basically it's actually very versatile. There's no right, there's no wrong. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to put sausage and cheese. So it's like you've got like oozy thing coming out later. Okay, it won't exactly ooze out, but yeah, so it's like surprise flavor for all the balls. You can even meal prep these and give it to your kids when they actually go to school, or now no school, right? So they're actually always at home. I probably suppose that they're like monsters, always eating and always looking for food at home, right? So this would be like the perfect meal for them. They can even make it themselves. So just do the dough for them and then just ask them, you know, just come and help mommy do it, right? So just flatten the thing, put your sausage or whatever insides you want, just put in. You can even put pineapple as well. So it's like mini pizza.
Do you have some that is already baked to show us?
Unfortunately, don't have. But it will only take 5 minutes to bake. So it's actually very, very fast.
I see.
Yeah. So if you all want to stay on the line, I've got 5 minutes to show you guys how these dough balls actually look like. Okay. So anyone else wants to go?
Okay. Jenny, I have another question to ask you. Oh, is she there? Yeah, she's back. Yeah, so I want to ask you something because Jocelyn here says, is it possible to cook multiple dishes together if they're using different cooking methods? So for example, can you do stir-fried chicken and rice at the same time? Is it possible to do that? Must they all be steamed dishes?
Yes, we can steam rice and steam fish at the time, but we can do stir-fry.
Okay, so we cannot have the stir-fry underneath and then the rice and then steam.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that. Nice. Okay, and also if I really want to place an order. Yeah, what do I do to place an order?
Place your order from the advisor who bring you in.
Okay, so whoever invited me today is the one I called. Okay. So everyone, if you are excited, go now and then text your advisor so you can get your Thermomix and the free gifts, the 4 free gifts today. Yay, that's very, very exciting. Okay, so any questions? Anyone have any questions anymore? No questions? Everyone knows exactly how to do it? Are we all going to start cooking again? No, yes. Cooking rice is very fast. Oh, 18 minutes. I didn't know that. Is it that fast? Cooking rice in the Thermomix is only 18 minutes? Because in the rice cooker, usually I think is, the one I have is 26 minutes at least, or 30 something. Yes, everyone can't find the advisor to place order. Wait, yeah, so everyone is now not talking to me because they're all talking to the advisors. So text your advisors now to get your machine so that you can get it straight away as soon as possible. Because I heard from my friends that there is, Thermomix is selling like hotcakes. and we have to wait for delivery. We have to first come, first serve. So we have to wait for our queue. So if you want it quick and do all these beautiful dishes as soon as possible, place your orders today, okay? So place your orders because I've just placed mine. So I'm doing, stir-fry veggies in just a few minutes. And your mom, and then my mom with diabetes also eat Thermomix cooked rice. Yes, I heard that with the Thermomix rice, because it's stripping all the starch underneath, it's less sugary. So it's really good for diabetes, right? So that's a really good point. Thank you for sharing that. And the vegetables in a few minutes. So we can cook all the vegetables in one pot without doing anything. So from what I learned today, Thermomix is really, really easy because every step of the way is in the cookie dough. We can just follow it. It's really fast. You can see the turbo from Joanne is like vroom, 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 right? 6 seconds and we've got things done. And even the cakes is less than 6 minutes, even the jam, we can walk away whilst it's cooking and it's so safe, right? We don't have to stand there and watch. And one I love best is it's got this pre-clean function. So we don't need to clean all the mess that we create when we cook, when I cook anyway. I'm so messy. And the floor, yes, we don't have to mop the floor because it's all in one pot. Everything is in one pot. I love that. So I guess all the one pot meals we can make because it's one pot, right? And then we can cook multiple things in one go. So it's actually very, very time saving. And it's very economical because I never knew that it's only 9 ringgit a day because I spend like 10 to 15. I live quite far away. So everything I want to order is either 10, 15, sometimes 30 ringgit. If I really want something badly, I pay 30 ringgit for delivery only, not even counting the food cost, right? So 9 ringgit a day, I can make like 5 meals because my children eat a lot. So it's like breakfast, brunch, lunch, tea, and then dinner. We can make it all from scratch. And I believe that the dough balls and all that we can actually freeze and put it in the refrigerator. So we just take it out and bake when we want them. So we can pre-make everything. And everything is a lifesaver because I'm a mom and we have kids and they are like Anna says, some will become monsters and eat all day and disturb us all day. So we don't want to be standing in the kitchen all day, right? So let me see, Anna, are you ready? A little bit, few more minutes.
Probably just give me another 2 minutes to make sure the dough is actually well cooked.
Okay. So everyone share with me, what is your favorite thing about Thermomix from today? What do you feel? And the support from ACE, right? Everyone type ACE because it seems that this group is the right group to join because they have all these band and Facebook groups and everyone. I love the part when they said that we can just ask a question and anyone, not just our advisor, will answer us because sometimes our advisor might be busy and if we're urgently doing something, we need others to support us. So what is the thing that you love best? Do you like the easy? Do you like the healthy? Do you like the cost savings? Or do you like the support? Or you can say or if you want it or. So I want it or. Yay, Jing says, oh yes, money saving, support, oh. I'm going to type too. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm a greedy mom. I want it all, right? So I want the money saving. I want the easiness. I want it fast. I want my free time because I can let it cook and walk away and do my thing and sleep. I want my sleep so I can get my children to cook. So everything is like amazing. I'm just so excited now. I can't wait to try all these recipes today. I have to go and order my groceries online and get all this into the house so that I can make this party and have a party. And I will share the party food with everyone who attend today. So you can also be reminded that you can make all this within 2 hours. We've done all that within 2 hours. And look at all the ladies, they're all like resting and chilling out. They don't need to do much, and they're eating ice cream, drinking lemonade, and then
I'm ready.
showing us the banana cake. And yes, and the dough balls are ready.
Yeah. So can you all see? So this is the nuggets. Okay, I just cooked one side. So later I will pop it into the oven again. So look, this is how one side look like.
Wow.
The other side, it's still kind of raw. Not exactly raw, but I prefer it a little burnt. Okay, so I'm just gonna cook the nuggets again later. So these are the dough balls. Can you see the cheese oozing out?
Yeah.
Here, right? Yeah. It's actually cooked. It may actually look not cooked because what happens is that I didn't put an egg wash because I don't want it to be too messy. So what you can do now is you can actually squeeze in some sauce. You can actually sprinkle some, maybe if you want some garlic butter. You can even dip like all these sauces that I got. So I actually bought honey mustard sauce. This sauce is from product of Belgium. I think I got this from Village Grocer. Yeah, this one, I've got ranch dressing, and I also got smoky Caesar salad dressing. So you can actually pop all of this and then just eat. So it's actually quite cool. So some of the dough balls actually have sausage, some have cheese, some have a mixture of sausage and cheese. So I think this is the one with cheese. How about I break apart and show you guys? Ooh, it's hot and nice. It's soft as well.
Wow.
Look at it.
Cheese.
Ooh, hot. Look at the cheese oozing out. Can see? Okay, look at the cheese.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, very fresh and very nice. So actually never taste yet lah, but I suppose it's actually quite nice. So I'm just gonna put some honey mustard sauce on it. Yeah, so yeah, so just, sorry, you guys have to watch me eat. Honey mustard.
Nice. That's really good. Yeah, so everyone, don't wait. Go and text your advisor or call them now so that they can help you to join this journey. And I look forward to seeing you in the ACE group because I'm sure going to be joining there. So thank you for joining us today. And all the hosts, all the advisors, thank you so much. Let's take a group photo together to remember this moment. This life-changing moment that I'm going to make food at home, all these different party foods. Yay! I put on my party hat again. Okay.
Who's going to take the picture?
Yeah, who's taking?
Yeah, me.
Okay, let's take a photo. And everyone, if you want to join in the photo, turn on your cameras as well. Okay, let's do it. Hey. Oh, and this is a supportive husband there helping us. I think when we cook with Thermomix, our husband will love us because we're cooking food every day, right?
They don't have to wash so much as well.
And they don't have to wash up. Anyway, so thank you so much. And,
thank you.
Yeah, and I look forward to seeing you in the ACE group. Yay! Bye.